protein. Very rich. But I must sound a sermon warning. Some people react to peanuts. So that's why I put jam with vegetable salad. How many of us take salad in the morning? Salad. Oh, Pastor Paul say, I know those times now. Salad. So let's go to lunch quickly because of time. Do we all get that? How many of us have that kind of breakfast? Next slide quickly. My time is up. Next slide. Okay, let's look at the lunch. Jollof rice. Someone say jollof rice. So you are still on that. Now, beef or chicken stew. Now, listen, somebody asked me about beef and chicken. I tell them that, look, there's some fat around them, so you can peel up the skin, okay, and then eat the meat. So we have chicken stew, vegetable, and a cup of fresh juice. Juice. So that balanced that. And then the second one, boiled yam with bean pottage. Porridge. Have you ever seen bean pottage before? Bean porridge. That's what they call. That's the Yoruba version. Very, very vital. Now, there are some of my Igbo friends here that say, all this one, Dr. Wale is saying, you have not mentioned our own spec. I have your spec here. Ogbono soup. And 2 serving of what? Listen, I said 2 serving and wraps. I didn't put wraps. The one you buy now in canteen that is small, not the one that is like Olumorok. Those small ones that now you eat in parties, small. They have calculated the calorie, what is supposed to supply to you. All right? So, of semovita with fruit juice. That's okay. Then at night, boiled sweet potato. Somebody said sweet potato. Sweet potato. It actually sounds sweet as you pronounce it. It's very, very fat. Sweet potato has fiber. It's one of the food carbohydrates that have fiber. And fiber, I tell you, when you take fiber, it helps prevent constipation, helps to create gut digestion. Very, very rich. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. And then egg stew. Egg supplies protein. And then a glass of Horlicks. Who knows Horlicks? It's a malted milk. It's a special type of milk that when you take it, it helps you to calm down and helps you to sleep. It's like it's preparing your body to go to bed, all right? And it's easily digested. Then the last one there is, what is there? White rice, chicken stew, and boiled vegetables. Please, as much as possible. My father used to do something, I used to watch him. I know Yemi is still here. Anytime he's eating rice, he'll put vegetable. He'll put ewedu. He cannot do without it. I'm like, what's wrong with this man? But I now know that is why, if you see my father now, you will still be wearing 3/4. And he's wearing Panama. You don't know he's over 70. Okay? Because vegetables is life. It's vitamins. So always inculcate vegetables in your meal. No matter how much it costs, try as much as possible to inculcate it. And the last one there is boiled egg with vegetable sandwich. Sorry for that typographical error. And then a glass of yogurt. Someone say yogurt. Yogurt. That's another good one. Yogurt. Instead of taking Coca-Cola, Fanta all the time. Hey, Father, that one will do deliverance. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Fanta, soda. Please, you are delivered today in Jesus' name. It has nothing to do for you. It only spikes your sugar. I'm telling you. Even me that I'm saying it. God delivered me. Yogurt, fantastic with cheese, very good for your gut health. It has probiotics that helps with digestion of your food. So each meals can adapt. Please, like I said, there's no one fast rule. Make sure that each meal is adaptable to your work routine. What I mean is that prepare your meal ahead of time. You understand? So that you can package it. Like me, I don't eat at home, but I get to work. That's the first thing I do. I take my breakfast. All right? So I think that's the last slide. And because of time, I have so many other things to share, but I just have to obey and follow. If you have questions, we'll take them. Thank you so much.
Yes, good morning, church. Please, can you present my slide? I want to talk on exercise, and it's very important. Hello. But before I say that, I would like to appreciate the church, the leadership of the church. I feel so privileged to be here and to actually talk on exercise. Please, no, this is not my slide. So You know, when we talk of exercise, we actually think that you just need to run, you need to jog, you need to. There are so many things that actually entails in exercising. So you can as well just be working, exercising. But what is key is that your heart rate is high and you breathe faster. You understand what I'm saying? So when you exercise, these two things are key. That your heart rate is high and you breathe faster and you start to sweat. Those are the key points in exercise. So a key, I said a key to healthy lifestyle exercise. Then let's start. I say a healthy lifestyle includes what balanced diet, as Dr. Wale has spoken, good sleep, stress management, and regular exercise. And today's focus, we'll talk on exercise essential and how it contributes to overall health. So what is exercise? Exercise is what? Your ability to move your body. I can carry my what? It means that you need to move your body. It is not to sit down watching TV and you believe that God will deliver you. No, you need to move your body. So it says that physical exercise that improves what and maintains physical what fitness and overall health. You need to understand that when you move your body, that what it has a direct implication on your what physical health. So there are types of exercises. Number one is what? Aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise is that when you walk, you can walk. You can choose to say you are walking from here to Masha. You understand? And you increase your what? Your pace of walking. I'm not talking of brisk walking now, that your pace is faster. But you just increase it. Because you need to sweat and what? You realize that even when you're talking, that you hyperventilate, you understand? The person will know that there's something you're doing, you understand? So that is important, that is what aerobic exercise is. That you need to what? You walk, you swimming is another form of aerobic exercise. And another thing we need to understand is that once your heart rate does not increase, you've not actually increased what? That point of what? Getting to what? Aerobic exercise. Your heart rate and your breathing has to what? Increase. Number two is strength training. We realize that we only think that when we walk is enough. No, you need to what? Increase your what? Your strength. Your muscles has to be increased. You understand? That's why you see people, when you go to the gym, you see people using dumbbells. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you see this resistance bands. You see people using, you understand what I'm saying? So these are ways in which what? You can increase what? Strengthen your muscles. Because there's a point in which you get to that I'm telling you, when you get to from 40 years and you start losing body mass. So you need to sustain that body mass by what? By doing what? Strength training. Then number 4 is flexibility. See, flexibility is key. You know, some people think, like I go to gyms, when they just wear their sportswear, the next thing they just do is that they start to, no, you don't do that. It's very wrong. You need to, first of all, stretch. What stretch does is that he actually prepares the body for what? The task ahead. You understand what I'm saying? He increases what? The blood flowing to those muscles. So your body is already prepared. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So when you stretch, you are already what? Tuning your body that, this task ahead, though, and it mentally prepares you for the task ahead too. The last one is balancing exercises. I actually talked about the stages when we talk about exercise. Balancing exercise is very key, especially when you are getting older. Because when you are getting older, you start to lose balance. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. We lost one of our neighbors because the man actually was in the bathroom, and we know now he slipped. You understand? And he fell, hit his head, and that is how he died. The wife was waiting for over 1 hour in the sitting room, not knowing that the husband had actually died. Now, what do you need? There are times that, yes, the floor in the bathroom can be slippery. But there's a level of balance you need to attain in order that when you even sleep, you can still hold on. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I almost fell, last week. But thank God for my balance. And thank God for God. No, that's the truth. That's the truth. You understand? Thank God, because there are some balancing exercises I do that helps me. You understand? Whenever, like now, let me give an instance. We need to be practical. Whenever, I don't know if you see in sports, if you follow sports, especially those who recover from injuries, because their reflexes are already weak because they've not been actually exercising. You see them, they are usually on a board which moves, Jonas, and very unstable board. They step on that board and probably they'll just carry one of the leg to just gain stability. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. That is what actually activates those reflexes to balance up. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So those are things that you need to do when we get to this next. 1 Timothy 4:8. You know, while I was actually preparing for this topic, I realized that even God knows the importance of exercise. For the Bible to have said, for physical training is of what? Some value. When the Bible says it's of some value, take it seriously. Because the truth about it is that every type of cancer we have, sincerely speaking from research, exercise as a form of benefit. It plays. Lung cancer, when someone has a lung cancer, you will not expect the person to go and jog through of us. You wouldn't expect it, but one form of exercise actually helps what? The patient. The patient will tell you that I feel a lot better doing this exercise. You understand what I'm saying? So when God has said this, I just realized that apart from what it says what, but godliness has what value. Presently, here on earth, exercise is what is important. But when it comes to what eternity, we know godliness still takes over. Next. Physical benefits of exercise, we need to understand that number one, it will strengthen the heart and lungs. You can imagine you exercise. What does it do? It pumps blood to what? To your organs, so it actually helps to strengthen those heart and lungs, because I have a lot to say. It boosts metabolism and helps what? Manage weight, body weight. You see, there are people who use this keto diet. I know it will come from questions and answers. You cannot use keto diet and think you will live healthy because it lacks nutrients. I know I see Pastor Fashola already. I know, no, truly, we will not be friends after this. That's the truth. But the truth is that keto diet, actually, you lose some very essential vitamins and nutrients. So how would you keep taking what foods rich in what protein and think that you would survive without other foods choice and types? It's not possible. So even when you want to lose weight, it's important that exercise without what? Dieting will not do it. That's the truth. Number 3, improves what? Muscle tone and strength. Exercises actually help to what? Make your muscles firm. Because what? Once circulation gets to those muscles, it becomes firm, turgid, and strong. That even germs will not be able to penetrate. Enhances immune system. Exercise is one thing that, you know, when you exercise, you actually stimulate your white blood cell, thereby eating up what? Those germs and in your blood system. So it helps to what? Enhance what? Your immune system. You see, exercise actually reduces what? Chronic illnesses. We talked about BMI, this BMI. Who knows what BMI is? God bless you. You know, there's a limit in which once it exceeds, I think 23.5, if I'm not right. You understand? You're tilting towards what? And when you get to that point, that's the beauty of checking your BMI. You know that when you get to that point that I need to start checking it because you're exposed to some diseases like heart, hypertension, diabetes. You understand what I'm saying? Because of what? Your weight. Now, the next one is what? Heart disease. We can't actually read that. Pastor Wally even talked about it on Thursday when he talked about that. When you exercise, it actually helps to what? Declog those the cholesterol in your blood vessels.